Up until now, the videos I've been doing have been, I don't know, you start YouTube and then you think, you have all these thoughts of grandeur, and then they don't come to fruition in the time frame that you think they should. And in doing it, you kind of knew that it wasn't going to be that way. I knew that. I've been managing our other YouTube channel, Milo Massage, or it's Bodywork with Milo or Bodywork by Milo, for so long. And the first time we went out with his stuff, we quickly earned 32,000 subscribers. And then that channel was banned because Milo was getting too provocative. And then we piggybacked onto my channel, my original channel, and started posting his work. Just trying to decide which way I should go. I know what's down that way. I know what's down all of these ways. I mean, I've walked here a million times. But I'm just trying to decide, like, which way do I want to go home, and, you know. Anyway, so we'll go this way. That second channel, the one that's piggybacking on my channel, we're at 8,000 something subscribers right now, which is it's a pretty decent audience. But we just received a community strike. We've been through this before. I know what happens. It'll be strike 1, 2, 3. And so we just stopped posting on that channel altogether. Just stop posting until the community strike comes off. And really all that does is it just buys you some time. And so I'm buying some time. I'm not hopeful that we'll be back with his channel, because he's massaging guys in their underwear, and YouTube just doesn't like that. And I've tried to convince Milo to massage people in shorts, just, you know, regular shorts. And he's having a hard time managing that. I don't know why, but, you know, we have another channel. We have a private channel that we don't censor content on. It's a naked massage video channel. People pay for it. And in that channel, we also have a not naked channel, and those guys are in underwear. And I've always wished that we would just have them in shorts, because I think Milo can still show his therapeutic work. But, you know, it's a sexy thing. It's like guys like to see guys in underwear. Gay guys like to see other guys in underwear. Some straight guys do too. I mean, you should see the comments we get. Makes me wonder. Anyway, doesn't make me wonder. I'm just kidding. Let's see. If I go that way, that's kind of on the way to the gym. This way, it's on the way home. I'll go this way. Cross the street, don't get hit. Okay, so where was I? Starting my channel. So then, because 8,000 subscribers, and if you have a membership component to it and you're charging $5 and you get, you know, you have, let's say 50 members, you get money that pays the electric bill each month. And that's nice. I mean, it's not a ton of money. I mean, when we had 32,000 subscribers, we had a membership component, and I think we were charging $10, and we had 800 members. So we were making close to $10,000 a month on YouTube, believe it or not. But that was short-lived. Like I said, it was short-lived because we got 3 strikes and then you're out. So that's why we built our private channel. No censorship. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start my channel, and I'll kind of show you my experience in Thailand, which I have been doing, but it's not sustainable. I mean, you only do certain things a couple times, once or twice. I mean, how many times can I tell you how to do currency exchange, or how to rent a motorcycle, or how to buy a motorcycle and all that stuff? the rest of my life is just very routine. I mean, it's just, I wake up, I have breakfast, I sometimes go to the gym in the morning. I have a morning routine where I do jumping. I call it jumping. It's not jumping rope, I just jump because it's something I do. If I say I'm going to jump rope, I won't do it. I don't know what it is, but I jump. Anyway, getting off track. So the successful folks on YouTube are the ones that show you their daily life, and they just film it and people love it and they fall in love with it. And so like my favorite is Laura from Garden Answer. Laura and Aaron and their 2 kids and her mom and her sisters. And I love watching Garden Answer because Laura just sets up her camera. Let's see. So if I go that way, that's the gym. This way, I've been down here before, but I don't go down here often, so we'll go down here. And I know you're not seeing it. You're only seeing like the, you're seeing it over my shoulder as we go, but anyway, yeah, I'm just walking and talking. So anyway, she just films herself gardening. And through the years, and I've been watching her forever, since 2013 or 14. And their story is just fascinating. Love them. I just absolutely love them. But like I said, she just films what she does. She has a schedule, but it's not like a strict schedule. It's like maintaining their property. And over the years, they've just amassed an audience on YouTube. There are over 2 million subscribers. They have a membership channel. So they're making, that's their income. Plus they have an online store. It's a cute little coffee shop here. That's what I love about Chiang Mai, is just you walk down these little streets and there's just cute little things, cute little adorable spots that just pop up. And I have a list of places I want to go check out, and I'm going to check out some of the places when Cindy comes to visit me. So I'm going to drag her along so she can explore the places with me. So anyway, here's where we're going. You can see off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a gold top of a stupa. Can you see that over there? I'm not sure which one that is. That's the direction I'm headed. I mean, there's a million temples in Chiang Mai. So I'm weaving. This is what Trump does. I'm weaving a story. Okay? So bear with me. So I was like, okay, the channel I do has to be me doing stuff I love. And I'm 62 years old. You know that. I've been trying to use that to boost videos. 62-year-old retired expat in Thailand. Anyway, and the first videos I did, I did the first month's worth, almost 2 months worth of videos. I did those in 1 week, and then I sat down and edited them. I had a lot of fun editing, but then after that I was like, okay, now what? And then I just didn't film. And then I went to a market, the Sunday night market here in Chiang Mai, which is really fun. And okay, so now here's, again, I've been down all these roads. That one will lead to the east side of the square. I don't really want to go all that way. And then this one, no cars between certain hours. I'll go ahead and walk down this way, kind of head back toward where we live. I did the Sunday market, and then I haven't even looked at the footage. I mean, I haven't edited it, and it was, it wasn't inspiring, and doing it was like, I don't know. I mean, when I walk down a market, I love to look at every little detail, and I don't know if I captured that, if I filmed it correctly, because sometimes I'm afraid I'm afraid to film people. I'm afraid they're going to go, why are you filming me? The people in Thailand are so lovely that I don't think they would, but I have a fear. So I need to overcome that fear. But anyway, so back to like, what am I filming? And I just, it's not what I love. Now, what I do love is just walking. I love what I'm doing right now, just walking and exploring. And so, maybe the site will evolve into that kind of thing. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how this video does. The bikes come by really close. I mean, they are experts at driving these narrow streets, and when you're walking, sometimes you just feel the breeze of a bike going right by you. They don't touch you, but they come really, really close. Oh wow, there's some construction going on here. That's really pretty traditional looking architecture, and then it's a little bit more contemporary. I love how people always say modern when it's new. Modern isn't new. Contemporary is new. And if it looks modern, that's fine. That one doesn't particularly look modern, but it is contemporary. I used to have a passion for design, and I love modern design, the late 50s, 60s, and 70s, 20th century, modern aesthetic, which is clean lines, glass, concrete. And it's an actual architectural style. Not everything that is new is modern. A lot of new buildings that they're building nowadays do take from the modern style, and then people just call it modern again because they don't know that it's contemporary. Contemporary is new. Okay, off my high horse. Shut up. So now you go that way. If I go that way again, that'll be east, and that's toward Taipei Gate, and I don't necessarily want to go that way. I want to go head toward home. So we'll head down here. And what's nice is now we're heading west. And when you go west, the mountains are at the west side of Chiang Mai, and I love seeing them at the ends of these roads, and you just see there's a mountain now down there. Okay, so back to my story of starting this channel and seeing where it's going to go, and me trying to figure it out, which was the whole point of me doing it anyway. And this is part of it, is me just figuring it out. But back to what I was saying about the successful channels are people who, now this is a one-way, so I shouldn't have to worry about cars coming in the opposite direction. People who film the stuff they love, and it's not a chore. And some people are political commentators, and that's what they love, and they can do it all day long. Another one of my favorite people, and this will turn some people off, is Hasan Piker. He's a young man that just wants people to have morals. He wants people to be treated, treated well, with respect and dignity, and not to kill. Stop killing children, stop killing people, stop wars. And because the working class of the world makes up the majority of the world, we ought to be taking care of each other instead of allowing the wealthy to dictate what it is we can get and having them pit us against each other. And so he has a very clear message. People take him out of context. He said things when he was younger that are vile and disgusting, and he's apologized for the things that he has said that aren't his views anymore. He's older. I mean, we all grow up. I mean, when I was young, I said stupid things, really stupid things that I would be embarrassed to tell people I said right now. But anyway, people hold him to the stupid things that he has said, but they don't hold other people to stupid things that they've said, even when they've said them when they were older, when they should know better. So he's another guy, and he's a millionaire. He makes a ton of money. He, again, he films, he talks about a subject that he's passionate about. He's smart, and he makes it easy to understand. I've learned a lot from this young man. He's in his 30s. So he's another one, but I'm not a political commentator. I don't want to speak, I don't want to talk politics. And then there's another guy I watch. His name is Angry Vet. And he just repeats the news headlines of each day. He sits in a closet, seems like, from what I can tell. But he's improving his closet. He keeps upgrading it. And every morning he runs through the headlines, and then he sometimes gives a tiny bit of his opinion. It absolutely comes through. You understand where he stands, but he's not a political commentator. But he is somebody who's, sort of pointing out the things that you should know as a informed citizen of this great country, the United States of America, that I don't live in because we're taking advantage of our visa here in Thailand. It's the only reason we're here. We do love Thailand, and we have the Destination Thailand visa. I've talked about that in past videos. And it's for 5 years. We're coming up on our first year. And it's just, we can save a ton of money here. I am going home in a month to check up on the car. It's been sitting for a year, and I need to get it running, and just some stuff I need to take care of when I go home. So anyway, so I'm not, that's another thing. It's like that kind of interests me, is pointing out what I think are the headlines of the day, because that's what he does, and conveying that to an audience of people that are maybe like-minded and appreciate that. So we'll see. I don't know if that's sustainable for me. And then trying to think if there's anybody else that I watch regularly where they've been successful and they've sustained their channels for many, many years. Those really are the three that come to mind right now. And when I think about myself, like I said, I don't fit into any of those. I'm not a gardener. I don't have a giant piece of property that I'm gardening, and I'm not a political consultant or pundit, not consultant, commentator. And I'm not, I'm not the Angry Vet. So what am I? I don't know. I don't know what I am. I'm excited to have Cindy come. She comes in a month. This is where we're going, just so you know. Going east again. No, not east. We're going west again. So, sun's out. It's the first time I've gone out in a long time without an umbrella. Remember my sunbrella video? It's the rainy season right now, and I usually go out with my umbrella, both for the sun and in case it rains. But today there were enough clouds out that it doesn't get too hot, and it also, from being here for it's been a couple months. We're in the rainy season now. It starts in May, I think. May. Yeah, we're end of June. And I kind of see the rhythm of the rain, and I can feel it coming. I know, and it's not going to rain for a while if it does at all today. So I just thought, I want to go out today without the umbrella, just so I didn't have to have that encumbrance about me. I didn't want to have it. And it's been nice, actually, not having to carry it. So I have a big one. It's heavy, but it's really large. And it's very useful, again, in the sun. And it's also really good when it rains, because these downpours, when they downpour, it downpours. And And it's nice to have a lot of surface area around you so you don't get drenched. I haven't been out in one yet. I've been timing it just perfectly when I go to the gym. And so I haven't been out in one in a rainstorm yet this time. I mean, I've been out in them before here in Chiang Mai. So, all right, we're almost home. That was my walk after my late lunch. I had a late lunch today. Trying to walk after I eat. That was in another one of my earlier videos. And I haven't been consistent about that, but I'm trying to be more conscious of it. Not trying to be more consistent, just trying to be more conscious. Like I'll eat and then 2 hours later I'll be like, oh, I didn't walk. So now I'm like eating and then I go, okay, go take a walk. You just ate. So trying to just be intentional about those things. Okay, and then this is the final stretch on the way home. This right here is the backside of a Wat called Wat Prasing. And it is a beautiful temple. One of the places I'm going to take Cindy, and you'll see that because I told her we're going to film it. It is a beautiful, beautiful temple. So you have to wait for that one. All 10 of you. So thank you for hanging out with me while I walk through Chiang Mai, while I sort through and try to figure out what this challenge is going to be. I didn't know what it was going to be when I started, and I still don't know what it's going to be. But I think if I take walks and bring you along and talk about those things and see what comes up in the walks, sometimes things will come up, I guess, in the walks. It might be current events. I mean, that would be the most ideal, sort of talking about how I feel about certain things. I mean, I certainly have thoughts and opinions about what's going on in the world, and I feel like if we're going to share with each other, we should probably share things honestly, truthfully, and without anger and hatred, which there's so much of that. There's so much poison in the world right now. And when I say in the world, I don't mean Thailand. I mean, I'm sure they have their problems here. I know they do. But there's not a lot of poison here. There's a lot of really lovely, forgiving, thankful, grateful, peaceful, helpful people here. But we're all on the internet, so we're all connected. So we all know what's going on. And so maybe these walks will be that. Maybe it'll just be a walk after I eat. To make sure I walk after I eat. And touching on some of the things that are on my mind. Maybe. We'll see. Again, you'll tell me whether you like it or not. I mean, YouTube gives you all these different analytics so you can see where people skip, how much they listen to, how much they're watching, how old they are. I mean, these YouTube channel owners, they know a lot of stuff. All right, guys, I'm home. This is it. I know it by the vegan sign. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks again, guys. It was nice hanging out with you, and I'll see you in the next one.